Yeah. Yeah, like, redact my name, please.
Time is now 12:32, and I will begin my brief. I'm the PL for this mission, Cadet Wesley, and I will lead off with the first squad leader. And we'll orient you to the terrain.
Alright, the situation. We will be in AO Guap, consists of Old Turnpike Road to the north, Horse Barn Hill Road to the west, Gurry Road to the east, and Bundy Lane to the south. Company operations will take place in the southern sector of AO Guap, bounded by Bundy Lane to the east and Turnpike Road to the north. Observations within the area of operations varies greatly. The area consists of forests, hills, swamps, marshes, and various small ponds. Fields of fire will vary from 50 meters, the thickness of the growth of vegetation out in the forest, and 400 to 600 meters along roads and trails and open fields. Avenues of approach. Avenues of approach is Bundy Lane to the east is a primary avenue of approach. Primary avenue of approach to range control. Coordinates 19 Tango Bravo. 19 Tango Bravo. What is H? What is H?
Hotel.
Oh, Hotel 83391066. I say again, 19 Tango Bravo Hotel 83391066. And Horse Barn Hill Road to the west. From range control, sorry, I messed up on that. Within the company area of operations, the entire area, with the exception of the water features, is trafficable by foot, and dismounted movement is relatively uninhabited and paved with paved roads and unpaved roads, as well as minor trails. These roads will be mainly the avenues of approach when moving between the objective. Improved trails and roads, as well as open terrain and closed terrain for dismounted troops within the forest, provide additional avenues of approach within the company area of operations. Yeah. Oh no, forget. I thought you were going to say something. Enemy forces in the past 72 hours. In the past 72 hours, Ethiopia conducted a surprise attack at in Connecticut, in Storrs, Connecticut, when Ethiopian Special Operations Forces seized the Logan International Airport, followed by CT airborne operations by the 111th Airborne Division Tactical Group, who secured the city and surrounding ground lines of communication. Ethiopian Operations Command North has begun reinforcing their positions with troops intersection via sea, concurrent seeking to maneuver further west in order to strengthen their current foothold in New England. A Pathfinder company attached to the 214th Airborne Brigade has secured Fort Devens and more specifically Turner Drop Zone in preparation for a large-scale airborne operation to transition into the defense, eventually passing forward a mechanized brigade to continue their offensive offense west along I-295. Disposition: the Ethiopian Pathfinder Company with up to 4 infantry platoons and 8 mortar teams exist in Aoguap within the company area of operations, except a rifle platoon generally operating at the squad level or team level. An Ethiopian platoon consists of 40 soldiers arranged into 4 maneuver squads. Each squad consists of 6 to 9 personnel arranged into 2 fire teams of 3 to 4 personnel. Each fire team is equipped with a PKM machine gun and possibly a RPG. Each squad has portable FM radio with a range of 1 to 2 kilometers and cell phones that operate on local cellular network. The weapon squad consists of 5 to 7 personnel arranged into 2 gun teams, which are 2 to 3 personnel. Gun teams may employ PKM to support performing defensive tasks. Their disciplined use of the Ethiopian Army uniforms will be black uniforms topped and make them easily identifiable. Ethiopian forces will continue to conduct defensive operations in the area of operations to maintain their established position. They will try and break contact once a direct assault begins if their reinforcements are not in the immediate area. If they lose control of a defensive position, it is likely that they will attempt to retake the position within 3 to 5 hours in order to regain the position and their materials located there. Within 24 hours of arrival in the area, Ethiopian forces will seek to contact U.S. forces to disrupt our movements and operations, and will attack static locations with squad and team size elements to disrupt our operations. The most dangerous course of action is for Ethiopian forces to consolidate at the platoon level and coordinate an attack using indirect fire to support assets, resulting in the delivery of overwhelming forces and firepower on friendly positions.
Submission, prepare to copy. Alpha Company 1st Platoon conducts a movement to contact 3/15 May 2023 on objective Foxtrot in order to destroy the enemy and allow freedom of maneuver within the AO. I say again, Alpha Company 1st Platoon conducts a movement to contact 3/1500 May 2023 on objective Foxtrot in order to destroy the enemy and allow freedom of maneuver within the AO. Now moving over to the micro terrain model. I'll show you the execution for this operation. First platoon will travel from the patrol base vicinity grid of 19 Tango Bravo Hotel 81270715 in a platoon column fire team wedge. Thank you. In a platoon column fire team wedge for 400 meters and establish an ORP 300 meters from the objective. Due to the enemy's location being variable within the AO, the security squad will be moving 50 meters further ahead of Gun Team 1 due to the increased possibility of contact. After establishment of the ORP, a leader's recon of the objective will be performed. Taking all squad leaders and 2 members of security squad, they will also travel in squad column fire team wedge for 200 meters to confirm or deny the enemy on the objective. If confirmed, an S&O team will be placed, and the PL and squad leaders will clover reef around the objective to determine the best place for a support by fire element. They will then bound back to the ORP and pick up the remaining elements and proceed to the objective. Upon returning to the S&O position, the elements will proceed to place themselves at the pre-established locations, and the PL will initiate the attack and using his M4 rifle and continue to fire into the kill zone for 1 minute. However, support will shift and lift after the first 30 seconds. Once all enemy movement has ceased, assault will pick up and assault through the objective. The PL will establish an LOA and get 360-degree security around the objective. Specialty teams will perform actions on, and lace reports will be sent to higher. Should contact be received prior to the objective, the security squad leader will radio back to the PL that they have received contact. At that point, Gun Team 1, what I have here, will flank around the enemy wherever they met contact. And support first squad. Should fire superiority be obtained, Assault 1 will flank around the other side to prevent the enemy from escaping or meeting reinforcements. When the enemy has been destroyed, Assault will pick up and the PL will establish the LOA at that location, and 360-degree security will happen around the fallen enemy. Tasks to maneuver units. First squad. You are first in the order of movement and most likely to receive contact. Your role will be security. You will provide the route plan, compass man, and pace plan. Pace man. You will also provide the S&O members as well as being the shaping effort. Second squad. You are third in the order of movement. You are the Assault 1 role and will be primary, aid and litter, and EPW. You will be the main effort. Third squad. You are fifth in the order of movement. You will be the Assault 2 role and will be alternate aid and litter. Fourth squad. You are second and fourth in the order of movement. Your squad will be support by fire. You will be the supporting effort. Coordinating instructions. The commander's critical information requirements, no change. Priority intelligence requirements, enemy location, composition, disposition, enemy activities or significant actions. Friendly force information requirements, loss of any weapon or sensitive item, injuries requiring CASEVAC, loss of a key leader, failure to execute actions of objective within allotted mission time. essential elements of friendly information, location of task force ascent, TOC, ALOC inside TBB ascent, locations of patrol bases, location of TF ascent signal retransmission site, rules of engagement. Upon positive identification of enemy, the first use of deadly force against enemy forces is authorized. Still, the remaining timeline. Squad rehearsals for 10 minutes after this brief, focusing on battle drills in the event of early contact. Our SP time will be 1400, and assault will be online at 1445. Actions on contact. Security gets behind cover and concealment, and support by fire flanks the enemy as assault gets online. I will now have the platoon sergeant Hallinan read sustainment.
This takes us into paragraph 4. I'm Cadet Lynn, I'll be going over sustainment. During this operation, maintenance will be attached to the individual soldier. Maintenance priority will be crew sword weapons, radios, and individual weapon systems. Transportation during this operation for phase 1 to the Alpha will be individual soldiers using their POVs, and for the remainder of the operation it will be on foot. Our class of supply are as follows. Class 1, 2 quarts of water and 1 MRE per soldier. Class 2, uniform for all phases of the operation will be OCPs, low bearing belt, Kevlar, gloves, and iPro. Large rucksack and poncho, survival kit, and MRE will be packed in the sustainment pouches. All issued OCIE will be checked prior to deployment. Class 3, CLP. Class 4, none. Class 5, standard combat load, 7 mags of 5.56 per soldier with an M4, 800 rounds of 5.56 length per M249, and 800 rounds length per 240. For Class 8, a CLS bag and litter will be with the medic, and all soldiers will be carrying an IFAC. For method of marking and handling EPWs, we're going to be using the 5S technique, and any captured equipment will be kept with the EPW team but also reported up to the PSG, and then we will inventory it. The medic will be located with myself for the duration of the operation, and for treatment of casualties, the method will be individual aid, buddy aid, and medic. The priority of treatment will be friendly, civilian, and then enemy. And our CCP for this operation is going to be a rolling CCP, which will be located in the nearest cover and conceal position. And in the event that we take casualties on contact, I will establish the CCP approximately 15 meters behind the support element, and it will be marked with 2 red chem lights. For preventative medicine, none will be required for this operation.
So now the RTO Malongolo will read the commanded signal.
For command and signal, location of PL and PSG for phase 1. PL and PSG will be located at the command center. For phase 2, PL will be at the Reader's Recon and PSG will stay at the ORP. For phase 3, PL will be with the Assault 1 and 2 and PSG with the security team. For phase 4, PL and PSG will be at the objective. To section of command, PL, PSG, Weasel, first squad leader, second squad leader, and third squad leader. Report, lists, and syrups will be collected and called after contact with the enemy. Signal, call signs, PL and RTO will be Alpha 1, Alpha 6, PSG Alpha 7, first squad leader Alpha 1, second squad leader Alpha 2, third squad leader Alpha 3, and Weasel Alpha W. Pace plan, primary radio, alternate hand and signal, hand and arm signal, contingency, verbal, emergency runner. For password and challenge, challenge, COVID, password, cold, number combination is gonna be 7, and the running password is virus.
Barring any questions, this will conclude my brief. Time is now 12:52, and I will start back briefing. First squad leader. What are the coordinates of the objective?
191 of the objective.
Of the objective.
Objective 779540503.
Platoon Sergeant. What is the plan for Kazanak?
Kazabac plan will be for which phase?
Phase 4.
It will be at the CCP, where myself and next highest leader will be located, and we'll determine the casualty category throughout.
And RTO. What is the call sign for the platoon?
For the platoon, it's Alpha.
So, and with that, this concludes my read.